Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Gail and I am so glad that you are here. It is Thursday and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor and make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live. And so tonight I want to talk to the wives, and you men might want to listen into this as well. I want to talk to the wives about the art of seduction. Yes, the art of seduction. And so many of us as wives, and I'm very open and transparent here on my channel, take being seductive, being sexy, all of those things for granted, because if we have been in our marriage any length of time, we're like, that's just too much. Let's just get down to the business at hand. But let me just tell you, men are very visual and they want to be seduced just like we want to be pursued and chased and loved and all of those kind of things as well. So I want to talk to these wives that follow me on this channel that have become very complacent when it comes to seducing your husband. Okay, so these steps that I'm going to give you are very basic. They're not stuff that you gotta just step so far out of your comfort zone, but these are steps that you can implement at any time, any day, and any situation in order to seduce your husband to have pleasure. Okay, number one, you got to get your confidence up, right? Because part of being seductive is being confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. He chose you, okay? And so get your confidence up. Dress sexy. Step out of your comfort zone if you're very conservative. Step out of your comfort zone and try something just a little bit more risque than you normally would. And I guarantee you, your husband will notice. So step out of your comfort zone, okay? And take control of the situation. Be confident. Don't worry about, I have a little extra weight around here, or, oh, my boobs are not as high. They don't see all of those things that we see. So step out of your comfort zone, try something new, be sexy, and embrace where you are right now in your body. Okay. Number two, create mystery. Yes, create mystery. Because remember, you're seducing your husband, right? And you guys have gotten an ebb and flow when it comes to your intimacy. Most people just, are we going to do this, going to do this? But create mystery, right? Send some sexy text messages. Send a partial picture of what they might see, come up with something that is going to create mystery and get his juices flowing, just like it's going to get your juices flowing. So create some mystery around what is about to happen tonight, tomorrow, or whenever you get ready to engage. Okay. Number three, master nonverbal communication. Yes. So learn to speak with your body, with your gestures, how you touch him, how you smell, your sight, put on some lingerie, whatever looks sexy to you. Speak volumes without saying a word. Speak volumes without saying a word, right? Now, does this come natural to some women? Not always, but it's something that you can rehearse in your mirror, giving him gestures with your face, your tongue. You can incorporate so many different things to speak without speaking a word, okay? And so this is something, again, that goes along with being confident, right? Step out of your comfort zone. Put on a whole different persona if you're struggling, right? Because all women struggle with some kind of body issues because we're inundated all the time. But step out of your comfort zone and master non-verbal communication, okay? And then number four, act out one of your husband's fantasies. Yes, one of his fantasies or one of his desires. And I know you're probably saying, well, Dr. Gail, his fantasy or desire is so far off the chart. You don't have to go all the way off the chart, right? If that's out of your comfort zone or your value system or something like that. But what you can do is get to where he realizes she did hear me. She really does listen to what I say when it comes to giving and to receiving pleasure. She did acknowledge and try to meet my fantasy or my sexual desire, right? So do something in that vein. And a lot of times, if you have not asked your husband what is his sexual fantasy, ask the question before you go down this journey so you can be in the vein that is he's like, oh my gosh, she heard me. She is really trying to do this for me. I really do matter. Because needless to say, a lot of times men think that we don't hear what they say. We're not trying to please them sexually. We don't care. And it's not the case. A lot of times we just got to get out of our heads and allow our bodies to take control. So act out one of your husband's fantasies or desires, okay? And number 5, build emotions. Yes, build emotions with foreplay, with text messages, with love notes. Build the emotional thing in his mind so when it's time to get physical, he will already have been on that journey with you, right? And I tell a lot of my clients, especially my wives that really don't know what to do, send him on a pleasure treasure hunt, right? Yeah, start off with a note. Maybe when he gets up, it's stuck to the bathroom mirror. Hello, your butt looks good to me this morning or something like that. And all throughout the day, you can just leave him little hints, kisses, Hearse's kisses, different little things. Get creative in order to get his emotions excited for what is about to happen, right? And again, you got to get out of your head and allow your body to take over, especially if you're struggling with some self-esteem and self-confident things. But let me just tell you, these little things are in you. I believe when you said I do, God gave you everything that you needed to please and to pleasure your husband, okay? I hope and pray that this helps some wife get out of her comfort zone and think about really putting on the art of seduction for your husband, because again, they're very visual and you want to keep your marital and your sexual life exciting, okay? I love you guys to pieces, but before I go, do me a favor. If you want this video or any of my videos sent to anybody and you don't want to be the one to send it to them, do me a favor, click the link pod below and I will be happy to have one of my team members send it on your behalf. Or if you would like to speak to me, I would love to speak to you. I offer a free 15-minute consultation. I'm not just trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you get through one situation in your marriage for you to win. I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.